Hello, this is Jason Dupree with OCR Talk. This is episode 53 or something like that. I, as you can see, am in a new place here. Trying out some different stuff, trying out a new platform, and the studio obviously is not real. And you can see here, obviously, I'm not really here. But we got, just moved in, so we got some janky signs. Oh, wrong way. Janky signs going on down below. Extra special day today because I am interviewing somebody for the first time. While we've had guests on the show, we've always said, OCR Talk is not a interview show. There's a reason behind this one, and we're gonna get into it. My guest is, I'm gonna go ahead and show the guest real quick. Back it out here. Look at my whole studio. Oh no. I got you on too soon. Hang on. Got to show a quick little. I was gonna try and intro you like this, and I messed it up. This is my guest that's we're gonna see in just a second here. It's hard to do all this stuff by yourself. Here we go. Look at this guy running. Dude running with his dog. This is who we're going to be talking to. If he was too fast and you couldn't tell who that was, we do have him on the other screen here. That is Nick Ryker over there. Nick, how's it going?
What's going on
man?
with my dog?
Oh, the
good,
dog's
you?
with you too. Nice.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm going to sling this over to another screen so that we can see both of us nice and well. There we go. Alright, forget the studio. Don't need all that. Dude, you are driving to where?
Nashville, Tennessee.
To Nashville.
Yee. Yeah.
From Illinois, right?
Correct, yeah.
So in Nashville you said
3-hour drive.
Right on. That's not too bad. That's like driving from here in Dallas to Houston. We've got a little bit of spotty connection, it looks like, so we're just going to be, seeing this come and go. But Nick's driving from Dallas. Oh, shoot. Driving from Illinois down to Nashville to see his brother, and until he comes back, that's about all I know. Driving with the.
I'm sorry, man.
That's all right. We didn't know.
I got connected to my hotspot.
Hotspot on your. Well, if you're using just.
No,
your
I
phone.
have a hotspot.
Oh, like a.
I have a hotspot, like a little
like
portable
a MiFi thing.
hotspot, like a dot.
Yeah. Would that give you a better connection, you think?
Yeah.
Because you are kind of going in and out. It's good for a bit, and then. Yeah, if you want to try and do what you can on your side. I don't think there's really much I can do for you on your on this side. I think it's just because you're driving along, maybe. Who knows what kind of connection you got going on in Illinois or in North Tennessee. Maybe that's your problem. Well, Anna's not with us today. This is just me and Nick just trying something out, as I tend to do. Nick is just frozen away. I can see a sliver of my video. It's like it's too high. Got my piece of plywood in the background there that I've painted some painted the show name on, which is not really painted. It's just Photoshop. I'm just gonna sit here and talk to Nick's frozen picture. Nick, I believe he is an up and coming fast dude, as we saw from that video, and he's Spartan teamed it for a split second, which I'm hoping we get to talk to him about. But we'll see. We'll see if it stays connected or not. What can we do, Nick? We were talking for a minute before. Oh, he disconnected completely now. He must be going to try it again. Well, I guess I'll go back into my studio. Let's do a quick fade here. Oh, he's back. Hey.
You hear me?
Yeah.
What's going on?
Hey, there you are. All right, cool. Nice. All right. So yeah, you're driving down to Nashville you said you see your brother.
Yes. He was down there. He's bought a house not too long ago. We're going to build a porch for his house. Neither one of us know how to fix anything or build stuff, but we're going to try it out.
Sounds like a good learning opportunity. You're frozen again.
Yeah.
You're a fast dude, as we saw from that video. What, you're like in your mid-20s, right? Not quite mid-20s?
Yeah, did you ask how old
you're a young
yeah, I'm
fella.
24 years old. Yeah, I mean, you see it, if you're in the Discord, you see everybody makes fun of me because I live at home. I'm a young guy living
Yeah.
at home still. But yeah, young dude, I guess, in the OCR world.
So did you know about OCR when you were still in high school?
I want to say we kind of did. I remember in a technology class, I remember seeing like a Spartan race video, but I didn't really. I've heard about it, but I didn't really learn and go and like learn there was actual races till I was like a sophomore in college.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
what was your first one?
My first one was March of 2016 down in Atlanta at the Conyers International Race Park. I signed up for the elite heat and it did not go well. I got like 90th place for my first race, filled 3 obstacles. I finished like a half an hour behind Robert Killian in a 4-mile race, I remember.
I think it seems like that's kind of typical for people's first races. You know, you may have been a runner, may have even lifted weights and stuff, but when you don't have technique, you just don't know. So it just kind of kicks everybody in the
Yeah.
teeth.
Yeah, I went to junior college for cross country and track on a 4 ride, so I just really thought like I was going to be fine, like the running aspect, even though it was a year after I was out of running collegiately and I wasn't training like I was back when I was running full time as a college athlete. But yeah, it definitely kicked my butt.
How was running in high school and doing track and all that stuff? You say you did cross country?
Yeah, so in high school I was a 4-sport athlete. I was cross country, basketball, baseball, and track all 4 years. That was a lot of fun. My best sport was definitely running by far. I was just like your typical like average high school athlete, you know. I got my junior cross country. There's 200 kids that run a state. I got 100th place, so I'm a pretty average athlete. average basketball player in baseball. I love baseball the most. I just could not hit a curveball to save my life. But I was pretty good outfielder. And then track was probably, I mean, again, running was my best, but when I in the spring, track and baseball at the same time. So I actually was the first one in my high school to like be a four sport athlete, and I had to sign a contract, like which was my priority in the spring, which was baseball. So the only time I can go to a track meet was when we didn't have a baseball game, or if the conference meet for track, I got to skip that baseball game. So I only got to do like 3 or 4 track meets a year. I never really practiced because I had baseball practices. I didn't really run on my own. I wasn't dedicated then, but yeah, it's pretty cool. Like I was the first one to have to sign a contract for it, actually.
So when you got into OCR, what made you decide to, I guess, did you jump from like having a really bad first race to just picking it up right away, or did it take you a minute to feel like you were
I
worth running
I
with the elites?
um a lot of people say the old saying are it's like by your third race, if you don't get it or like know like you can see the potential in it, you probably won't. So like my third race, my second race, I went back to Atlanta exactly a year later, and I actually trained for it a little bit, and I got 14th. So I jumped over 70 positions better, and I was like in the top five till I missed my spear. And then by my third race, I got third place at the Fort Campbell sprint. So that really made me think like there's something here, and I still wasn't training like that hard for the race when I got third place. I mean, there was not a lot of people there, but I still showed up and I got on the podium my third time. So that's when I kind of started taking it more seriously. I didn't race again until 2018 after the 2017 third place at Fort Campbell. But yeah, it was. I mean, it took probably about a year and a half after my first race when I thought like I can actually. I didn't think this was going to be my path in life. I thought I was like done being an athlete. I ran, like I said, I ran collegiately, but I only ran for a year. My college actually cut the cross country and track team due to budget reasons, and so I just really thought I was done being an athlete. I really did, and then like I could not imagine my life taking off how it has right now. Like I feel like I'm just an average dude. Like I have my full time 8 to 4:30 job and stuff. I mean, I do live at home still, so I don't have a lot of responsibilities. But I didn't expect my life to be traveling all over the country on the weekends and signing a pro contract. I just never thought that was in the cards for me. So it did take me a while, but it's everything. All the trials of those bad races I've had has definitely been worth it.
I think it's amazing how people typically do that. Like you go maybe play sports in school, and obviously if you're not top tier, then you don't really do much after that. And then, like myself, you get out of shape, and then at some point you're 30 something years old and realize that you need to pick something up to not be out of shape. So you got lucky, just like a good timing, I think, to get out of high school, and then you said you did a little bit in college, and then transfer transition right into something else. Um, is it? I don't know. I guess it's a good thing that happened. What do you think you would be doing if it wasn't for OCR?
Honestly, I have no idea. I would still be just probably working my desk job, but I wouldn't. I would still be working out. I always loved the training in high school. I always did love working out. I'd probably just be lifting weights with my buddy Josh, like I used to every day. I wouldn't. It's hard to tell what I would be doing right now, just because I am like I'm just so like I'm only 2 years into my professional career as well. So I don't know. It'd probably be just chilling, not really like taking full advantage of my life. I was working at a church camp in the summer times in college, and I don't know if I could have down the ministry route. Going to obstacle course racing kind of like stopped. I'm still obviously I'm a man of God, but like it stopped like the ministry route, I think. So I might have gone down that route if I didn't find racing again.
how did the Spartan protein contract come about?
What do you mean?
Well,
What do
like
you
did
mean? Like
they see you? I mean, what is a pretty straightforward thing? They see you winning some races and like, hey, what's up? Or
yeah,
is there more
I
to it?
guess so. I had a pretty good 2019 season, and I had a pretty good 2018 season. I thought too. I didn't do any big races, but I thought I had a pretty good one. And I did not get on the pro team in 2019, and I was pretty like I wasn't expecting it to be on the pro team in 2019. But then I saw like half the people on there, like I beat them the year prior, like and they never beat me. And I was like, okay, I got snubbed. Like I don't know who picks this, but like they're not looking at the actual results. They're just looking at the names and like how they did in 2013 when the sport wasn't that big. And
Right.
I really felt like I got snubbed. So like all 2019, like every single day and every single race, like again, I could be on the pro team or not. Like, but the fact that I didn't get asked, that really just like that made like a sour taste in my mouth. So all 2019, it was every day, like just prove Spartan wrong, prove everybody wrong, and then like when I go to a race, if I want to beat as many pro team members as possible, and like in 2019, like I beat way more than they beat me. So yeah, then they just and I did the hashtag non Spartan pro team member. And I just did it once, and then people was just like, "You need to keep doing it," and I did. And like, I guess, and Spartan really noticed. There's people like commenting like when I would get first or second, and like Spartan would post me on Instagram and like, "Is this kid get a pro team spot or something like that?" Um, so really, like, I hate being that guy just like saying like, "Hey, I'm good," like I'm pretty good, like I'm good, like I try to at least be a little more humble than that, but like I almost had to be because I didn't think my name was gonna get out there. And yeah, I just got an email one night, woke up and said, "Hey, you made the pro team. We'll have a contract with you in a couple weeks, and you can sign it. If not, that's cool too."
Wait for you to come back. Oh,
Oh, what the heck?
there you go. So did you talk to anybody that deals with that stuff first? Was there any conversations, or you just randomly got an email?
So like Yancey Culp, I work with him some, and like I think he talked to them like some of the people um be on behalf of me, but I email regardless. Like, 'cause if I thought I wasn't getting it on the pro team after a solid 2019 year, if I wasn't gonna get an email or something, I was gonna be pretty shocked, and I think a lot of people were gonna be pretty shocked. Um, so yeah, I just kind of I just hung back. Yancey did some talking, but yeah, it all worked out at the end. So yeah,
That's that's good. Yeah, Yancey's a good dude, so it makes sense. And then you got you got it what beginning of 2020, or I guess at the end. I don't know when they send it to you guys, but uh, and then you raced Jacksonville for the first U.S. National Series.
yeah. One second here, you cut out there a little bit.
Yeah, yeah, I don't see
Can
you
you ask
now
that
though.
question again?
Uh, so you got the contract.
Yeah, I was trying to.
No worries. You got the contract towards the end of 2019 or early 2020. Did you race 20? You raced Jacksonville as a Spartan Pro?
Yeah, I cut
Let me ask
out.
again.
You cut out still there.
Did you race Jacksonville as a Spartan Pro?
I got the contract, the email. Can you say that again?
Did you race Jacksonville as a Spartan Pro?
I can't.
I got plenty more testing to do to see if this is if it's on your side or something on my side.
Yeah, I'm trying to see. Let me connect. Let's see here. I'm sorry, man.
No worries.
Let's see
This
here.
is like I said, it's all new stuff for me, new platform, so it's all testing. Let's Seeing if it works out. We'll see. But I got plenty more testing to do from here too, so this is good. Oh, he's just a black screen now. Yeah, it shows that he's
Trying to fix something here.
There you go. There you are. I don't even know how many. I feel like it doesn't give you many options on your side. uh, yeah, I think he's like resetting it or something. There you go.
Can you hear me?
Yeah. Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
All right, so I'll ask the question again. Did you race Jacksonville as a Spartan Pro? And there he goes. This is not working.
Oh, I can't. He's cutting out so much. You're cutting out so much.
Yeah, I'm curious
I'm
why.
connected to the Wi-Fi too.
Yeah. It might just be this platform. Something I need to tweak or something. I don't know. I'll find out. Did you race
Okay,
Jacksonville
will you say
as a
something about
Spartan?
Jacksonville?
Yeah, did you race it as a Spartan Pro?
I hear Jacksonville then Spartan Pro.
Did you race there as a Spartan Pro?
Yeah, I raced in Jacksonville as a Spartan Pro. And yeah, Jacksonville was the first time I got to be considered a pro, I guess. And that was a great race. Like I'm putting all my chips in the bag, like all my whatever you coins in the bag, whatever the phrase is. That's probably not a phrase, but I was putting everything I had into the national series. It's definitely Jacksonville. I'm not experienced enough like in the mountain races or the beasts still kind of give me trouble. So I knew Jacksonville, Seattle, Montana. That's where I have to like especially Jacksonville, Seattle. That's where I have to like really make a big impact. And I came into Jacksonville like extremely fit, probably the most fit I've ever been in my life. Um, I set a 5K PR just 2 weeks before that, so I knew I was ready. And I was getting antsy. Like I got to go to the pro day they had the day before Jacksonville, and you just see just so many of these people that like I looked up to for these past 2 years. Um, and I'm just talking to them, and I'm still a big fan. Like it's like I'm a an elite racer, pro racer. I don't really look at myself as this big name or whatever, but like I'm a huge fan of these people, but like at the same time, like I can race right beside them. So that's gonna like if we would have kept racing in 2020, it's gonna be a big like mental hurdle that I was gonna have like these people that I've looked up to for the past 2 years, that I'm gonna be racing right next to them. And so I went into Jacksonville extremely fit, and I went out with everybody. I mean, I was in the top five I was in fifth or sixth place heading into the spear, and I just felt like I was still like I had like more to give in that race. If I was gonna hit that spear, I knew I can get a top five or top six finish, and I just missed it by an inch to the left, and I was real upset with myself, and that's Sparta. Like people like Aaron Newell missed a spear, and just his last race was at the 24-hour ultra race where he didn't miss a spear at all, and he didn't miss it even in the dark. So like you miss an obstacle, you miss a spear every now and then, but you know, luckily for us that race, it wasn't a burpee penalty; it was just a penalty loop. So I just knew I was still in this race. I always say if I do something wrong in a race, if I fail something, I give myself about 3 seconds 5 seconds or something like that to be upset, and then like I just got to get right back to work. So that's what I did. I got real upset for a couple seconds, and then I got to the penalty loop. I went right back to work. I passed a couple people. And I just sneaked right into 10th place.
That's a great way to handle it.
So yeah, I mean you got like like in road racing or cross country or trail, like if you get out of the lead or if you saw it like fading, and basically your race is done. Like if you're behind 60 seconds and you got a mile left in the race, like in a road race, like you're probably not going to catch that next guy unless they completely just fall apart. Um, and so like a lot of times in cross country or road racing, like when I've done it, like you kind of just like those mental, like when people get away or you just not having your best day, like you kind of just give up. And like in OCR and Spartan, I mean, that's a perfect example. Like every time I do OCR Spartan, like if somebody gets away or if I'm not having my best day, like I just got to have a positive attitude because any of those guys, any of them can slip up on an obstacle or they can get in, like, like we run through a lot of technical terrain or whatever, they can twist an ankle or something like that. Like I don't want that to happen to anybody, but it could happen. And then like you're right back into the race.
Yeah. Miss a spear, slip off
Like
a rough
you
obstacle.
gotta have a positive attitude in Spartan. Uh-huh.
Yeah, for sure.
Exactly. Yep.
And in Spartan, have you raced many other obstacle races besides Spartan?
I done last year. I did 4 Savages.
Oh,
Love
nice.
Savage. Um, a lot of fun of those. Definitely, those are definitely showing me that I gotta get better. Just I have good grip strength, but I have to get better at like when I've never seen an obstacle before, like moving fluently through the obstacle. Because
Mm.
Spartan is just so like I have everything down in Spartan. Like so like Savage definitely taught me like I need to practice my obstacle game more. And then I've done so like I live I live about an hour and a half from St. Louis, and St. Louis puts on like there's this park, Hazelwood Park, and they put on some like A+ obstacle course races. I mean, they are some of the best I've done. And I mean, this past year, every winter they have a Valentine. They call it the Valentine's Massacre. It's 2 miles, and this year it was 2 miles with almost 60 obstacles, and like 40 of them are grip intensive obstacles. So if you can make your way to St. Louis, follow Hazelwood Park on Facebook, and they like release the dates of their obstacle course races, and like they are for just like a small, like, I mean, it's 30, 40 racers at max. I mean, they put on just as good as a race as anybody else does.
Nice. Do you like that kind of racing with the heavy obstacle? As like mandatory completion, that kind of stuff?
Yes and no. I mean, my greatest strength is I am a runner. That is definitely by far my greatest strength, and I come from a running background. But like I see myself as an obstacle course racer. So like I do love when I like there's a bunch of obstacles back to back to back and see like okay like who's athletic, who has better grip strength, who can think on their fly faster. So um I do like it like Jacksonville was a good example. Like there was definitely sections where you can just get out and fly. I mean, and we're going sub 5 minute pace, and then there were sections where like it was back to back to back obstacles. So like I do like a mixture of both, definitely.
Any plans to do like OCR Worlds in October?
Yeah, yeah. If they have it, yeah. We got a house with a bunch of guys I race with. We got a house, an Airbnb. So
Awesome.
I haven't signed up. I haven't signed up for the races. Like we just got the Airbnb like in early March before the pandemic started.
Yeah.
So we're holding off on that, and I'm holding off to sign up. But if we get to around September, like and like they're or August, and they're saying we're still gonna have it, and like yeah, I'll be out there. I don't
Awesome.
like I might get my butt kicked by those obstacles, but I'll be out there definitely.
Yeah, I do love racing their kind of stuff, and that's the kind of stuff I enjoy too. And earlier you were talking about running with these guys, these elites that you've been watching all this time, and feeling like not like you don't belong, but just looking up to them and everything. Uh, I'm not even to the level that you are, but I can do that too. And that's one of the cool things about obstacle racing is that no matter where you are in the sport, you still get to share the same course with these people. Um, Not really a question, just an observation.
Yeah, yeah. I mean
Something I
that
love
is
about it.
me. I mean, yeah. I mean, like I think OCR like CrossFit or something like that, where like you can do the same workouts, you can feel how these people feel. Like it's a cool experience. Like you get to like yeah, you can play basketball with your friends, but you don't know what it's like to get
Get on the
dunked on by
court.
a 7 foot, yeah, 7 foot person, or like play with the same speed as those other people do. Like
Right.
obstacle course, so you have a pretty good idea of it. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, how did you handle races getting canceled right away after after feeling so fit at the beginning of the year?
Um, it hurt a little bit. Honestly, I thought it was gonna be one of those short pandemics. I honestly did. Like I remember every morning I read the news before I clock into work. I get on Google News, and I was seeing like China dealing with coronavirus like all throughout December and January, and I was like, oh, I wonder if that's gonna get over here. I really hope not. um, but I was feeling like when Seattle got canceled, that really hurt my heart. I mean, that really hurt because like I really thought Seattle was gonna be my race, get top five at a national series race or even on a podium. Like I just felt so confident. And then when everything, like I really just thought like we're gonna be like 30 to 45 days without races. I really thought. So I was keeping my fitness high, and then I just started saying, "Oh no, this is not gonna be one of those short. This is not gonna be short. This is gonna be long." I did get injured with Matt B. Davis's freaking ultra virus race. I did get injured during that. Um, I was already dealing with like ankle pain, and that just didn't help at all.
Hmm.
So yeah, I hurt some tendons in my ankle, but so I was like, I've been going hard for like 2 years nonstop, every week, every month for 2 years. I was like, let me just take a break. Maybe I'm gonna try to get this. I try to have a positive attitude, so I was like, let's do this race like a break from races. Like let's try to make it a positive thing. Is just let's get the body ready. Let's get the body healing again. Let's focus on some other things because like I was waking up. I mean, before I was waking up every day, just like dialed in the train, like at
Hmm.
work. I was just thinking about racing. Like at the evening, I was just thinking about racing. I was like, let's like build like relationship with my family again and my friends and stuff, and try to have like a positive attitude about it. And like let's just because, I mean, we never like just slow down and just like think about like okay, what are the important things in life? So like this is a good time. Like these past couple months, let's slow down. Life's not all about racing or training. Let's do some other stuff that's more important. Let's get my ankle healthy, and now it's healthy. And like we had just that race past here in Jacksonville, and we might have races in August. Like I can get training again. But like at first, it was a heartbreak. It really was. But try to make the best out of the worst possibilities, basically.
Well, it seems like everybody eventually comes to learn that you do have to take time for rest, whether it be the mental burnout or the physical burnout. You do gotta keep that from happening if you want to have a long career instead of just racing super hard for 3 years. There's a lot of people that quit after that kind of stuff. But so good to see that you're learning that, and then maybe it's because of the pandemic, but there's always a silver lining somewhere.
Yeah. I mean, there has to like My dad's always been big on like there's something's good gonna come out of something always shitty. So like, you just gotta have a good attitude, and that's what I've been trying to do.
Good.
And I've been seeing like this pandemic like it might do a lot of good things. I have been going out to eat like some restaurants are open just outside, and I don't know if you have like you have the menus where do you have to scan your phone. Um, they have like the little scanners, and you have to scan your phone on their table, and then the menu pops up on your phone. I'm like, this
Oh
is a
wow.
great idea. We're gonna save trees.
Yeah, a
No
lot of new
paper. Like
technology.
this. Yeah, this is a great idea. And then like telemedicine. I work in health insurance, so like we've been working around with telemedicine a lot.
Nice.
So like, that's gonna be a real big thing. I know it was in the past, like people can do it online, but now like I don't think people always knew like you can do telehealth and telemedicine. Like I think that's gonna be a great thing that comes out of this, and just and people practicing better hygiene is going to come better out of this. So like, a lot of good things are going to come out.
Yeah, a lot of things that have, I guess, jumped on their time frame of when they would have happened later on if it wasn't for
Uh
this.
huh.
Yeah. Well, I got one more question, and then I'll let you get back on the road. Um, they mentioned you in the latest episode of Davis and Chase. I don't know if you listened to that show.
I did. I just listened to it this morning.
Just for a second, they mentioned you. Why was that?
I don't know. I was. I don't want to talk bad about anybody. You know, I think Josh Chase is a fan of mine. I'm a fan of Josh Chase, so I'm gonna say he's always gonna. I think he's always gonna have my back, and I'll have his back. So I'll leave it at that. Maybe here in this coming week, we'll figure out really why or what's the holdup going on. But shout out to Josh Chase. He's a good guy. Shout out to Matt B. Davis. He's a good guy as well. He's got a lot of things on his plate. A lot of interviews. I think everything's coming together at one time with CrossFit in Jacksonville going on. So he's been trying to hustle as well. But hopefully within this next week, we'll find out why, really.
Yeah, so, the joke being just that he has interviewed you and just hasn't posted it yet. And I think that happens, especially with somebody like him who's doing a lot of interviews. He's probably got stuff, in the hopper ready to go when things are slow.
Yeah.
And not that you deserve for things to be slow, but the way things are right now with CrossFit.
Yeah, and it's not a knock on Matt. We're having good fun. But like it was like he posted on Instagram coming up soon. I was like, cool. And then it's just like over a week later, I was like, oh well, CrossFit happened, Jacksonville happened. Maybe he'll release it this time at the next pandemic. Maybe, I don't know.
So I got you instead.
Yeah, you do.
Just for fun, though. But no, I was glad that we got to do this. It gave me a reason to test out this new platform, and I actually tweaked some settings, and you hadn't dropped out since then, so that's good.
Yeah, I like the desk, the world news, and you see whatever city's behind you, some famous city.
Yeah, and that was just a template, so I've got that to play with. That I can change what's in the shot and everything, but.
Yeah, I like the template, yeah.
This is our first time talking outside of Discord, so that's cool. Nice meeting you this way.
That's cool. If anybody's an OCR honk, I don't know if you want me to promote it, but join the Discord. I don't know the link, but
OCR,
I know it's been...
bit.ly/OCR chat.
That's it, yeah.
For sure.
It's I don't get to talk about really obstacle course racing, like with people at work. Nobody knows what that is, or my friends are kind of tired of me talking about it. So it's a great place to just, we all get to be honks in there together. So it's really cool.
Yeah, it really is. Dude, I hope, whatever the next race happens to be, that get out there, and if I see you, I'll make sure to come say hey.
Definitely. Thanks, Jason.
Anything else you want to share before you go?
Nah, we're good. We're good. Thank you, though. I appreciate it.
You're very welcome. Take it easy. Have a safe ride.
Thank you. Bye.
All right, bye. Oh, I didn't do that right. There we go. All right. Oh no, the video's playing again of the dog running with the dog. There it goes. All right, so that was our show. Let me turn off my title here. Where'd it go? There it is. Thanks for watching. This is going to go up in podcast form as well, and because I didn't have Anna, I'm not going to do the giveaways yet. We're going to do that very soon. Can't wait to put a spinny wheel on the screen so you can see it, and there's going to be one name on it. It's going to be Sophia. I'm actually going to do 2 giveaways, so look forward to that. One, pretty sure Sophia's got in the bag, but the other one, we're going to put everybody's name in there who has done a review. I don't know, I got a list of names of people that have interacted with us in the past, so thanks everybody that does. And, pandemic's still going, world's kind of fighting each other, and we're just going to keep on rolling with, as things come up. We've got... I don't think we're doing anything for the 3rd Ultravirus, but the toughest virtual race for Tough Mudder Toughest that got canceled, that's going to happen in August 22nd, somewhere in there. We're going to be doing that for sure, and I don't know exactly what yet, but it's overnight. So if looking to stay up late one night, we'll have some content, whether it's us or OCR report. So look forward to that. Maybe we'll get a new sign for next time, and I'll play around with these backgrounds and all this stuff, and have Anna sitting. That would be cool. Have Anna sitting at a table with me, even though we're not in the same place. That'd be pretty rad. But that was really it. Really just did this to get Nick out there, and this has been live on YouTube at this moment, so it'll be up for watching later, and I'm going to get the audio out, and I'll go ahead and I don't really have an outro here. We'll just leave it at that and call it a day, I guess. Just give yeah, that's it. I'm just going to cut it there. Thanks for watching. Go check out OCR Talk and OCR Report on Facebook, Instagram, all those other places. And going to end this stream right here. Oh, Sophia finally made it. And we mentioned you. So that's good. Take it easy. Have a great day. I don't know if this will end too soon if I cut it right now. So I'm going to let myself... I'm going to watch. I don't know what's going on with my camera. Anyway, I think that's the end. All right. Bye.